you guys seen the latest updates on the new One Piece remake that they're doing as well?
No, what's the
With,
update?
Huh?
What's the update?
Well, they still haven't given. So, have we talked about the One Piece remake?
Well,
on the
yeah.
Trash Stage pod?
Well, we talked about when it
One Piece
announced.
Brotherhood.
Yeah,
is
One,
all I
One
know
Piece
about
Brotherhood.
it. Yeah.
There wasn't really much to talk about until now.
Until now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We only just got like the initial thing of like, oh, they're gonna remake One Piece.
They are remaking One Piece, and it's by Studio Wits. And they basically, so they've released like the staff members of it, and it's like the goated members from Wit, because it's basically the entire team who worked on Attack on Titan seasons 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. And they basically said that they've released like the concept art, and they released like the new character designs for it. And they basically said, yeah, we'll see how well this does, and then maybe we'll do the entire thing. And I'm thinking, is this like the easiest bet on like... Is this the easiest bet?
This is an easy bet.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, do you think it's like, I think it's Netflix funding this. Do you think that it is less expensive to fund just the entirety of like a new One Piece remake than it is with whatever they're doing with like the One Piece live action?
Yeah.
Because it must be like...
It's definitely a safer bet.
Yeah.
I think like the One Piece remake will crush.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
they've been
of
told,
course.
like, I saw that like Oda was like, yeah, make it different. Like,
Yeah.
Don't just follow the story.
Oh,
Which is-
really?
well, I think they were like, he was like, don't just do what I like. Don't copy the manga one for one. He said.
Yeah.
He was like, just
Oh.
do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And apparently it's going to be grittier. It's going to actually show the more violent aspects that Oda wanted to include.
That's good.
Fuck
So
yeah.
I think, which is hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like, because one of my biggest problem with like, especially the original One Piece anime, is that the action scenes just didn't hit as hard as other shonens, in my opinion. In my opinion, out of like all the big shonens, One Piece has like one of the least interesting action scenes.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You know, but there were like some behind the scenes shots of like what Studio Wit have been cooking up, and they were like adding in these like you know the Attack on Titan fucking ODM gear scenes where it's like with the fucking 3D tracking shots. So it looks like they're going to be doing something similar with like the One Piece action scenes, and I'm like, holy shit!
Just looking forward to all the impact frames. Dude, the impact frames are gonna go so hard.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
it does make you wonder if the One Piece remake is going to catch up eventually, if the pacing is a lot faster.
Yeah,
this time.
sure. I wonder what the plan for that is.
We're entering the age of remakes. We're going to get so many remakes, I think, coming.
Oh,
Well, we're already in the age of
I
remakes.
know.
I
but
mean, it's
with anime, specifically.
I mean,
when are they gonna remake Naruto, man? That's the next one.
no,
I'm thinking.
we need a good Berserk adaptation. That's what we
no,
need.
That's
we
not gonna
don't.
happen,
It's-
man.
Yes, we do need it.
We've tried like 4 times.
We've tried.
Yeah, but
We failed.
Yeah, and we made a good one and then just stopped.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah, why did we stop? It was good. That was the peak time to do it.
It was the best adaptation, but even then it had its problems in my opinion.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
it was fucking great.
It was good.
It was good.
Definitely compared to like 2016 Berserk.
Yeah, it was good by just not fucking up.
I feel like we've had this discussion before. I feel like everyone gets into Twitch saying, "I can't adapt it." Of course you can fucking adapt it. It'll be fine.
Well, with infinite money, you know, you can adapt
you don't
anything.
need infinite money. You just need like a, just dedicated, and they just don't do whatever they did in 2016. Whatever they did in that, just hire those people and then ask them what to do, and then do the opposite of whatever they do.
Well, they tried adapting the movies. Have you seen the movies as well?
I've seen one of them.
They tried doing that. I don't know. I've just lost hope. I've just lost hope.
I haven't lost.
Yeah.
hope.
I want to see a Vagabond.
I was about to say, make a Vagabond anime that's actually like as goated as the manga, and I'll be happy.
Like the Vinland Saga adaptation has given me hope that they can adapt like high profile seinen anime that has like lots of details and
you
shit
can
like
do it.
that. I think Berserk is just one of the hardest though in comparison to some of the other ones.
I feel like you full send it on the violence and the gore and appeal to that crowd, and it'll do well.
See, but like I would argue, is that crowd as prominent as it was in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Nowadays,
You think?
yeah, they just swapped to watching true crime on YouTube. they just they
Sure. Damn, you got me there.
I think it would do. I think it would crush.
Yeah.
I think a Berserk, especially with merchandise, Berserk merch would go. It does now. Berserk merch goes hard now. Imagine
It
if we had
does.
anime merch.
True,
More
true.
anime merch. Berserk figures are already some of the coolest.
Yep.
So imagine you got like a license to print free money. I feel like Berserk would crush. We just got to commit.
Yeah, they'd have to ask the Mirror Estate to see what they want to do with it.
You know, I think that because we've already got like, it's already been continued. I have faith that like there is that want to keep the series going.
Have you read any of the continuation?
Yeah, I've read a couple of chapters, but there's not many.
Yeah.
No, there's
I've read the ones that were out like a year ago,
Oh, okay.
which was
I
like a
haven't
couple.
started them yet.
And they felt like the
do
same.
they feel
They
good?
felt the same.
Okay.
Like, it's so hard to judge now. I think like,
Okay.
I don't know.
bro, it's like his best friend for life. Like I think like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is also a seasoned manga artist himself.
yeah,
so-
like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I feel like people who are like, I think it's okay to be like, look, Berserk ended for me
Yeah.
here, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But to be like, this isn't it. This isn't what he would do. I'm like, dude. I mean, you couldn't ask for.
I mean, he's literally taking from his notes.
Yeah,
So,
and he asked him to do it.
yeah.
Like I think that like this is like the only situation. Like this is a very rare exception where it makes a lot of sense for what's happening. And you know, I read it and I was like, this looks as fucking good. Like I'm not zooming in on pixels. Like it looks as good. Like I think to me, it was great.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, man, it's like when I see people complain, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? You want
Yeah,
to,
I mean,
like,
I feel that's just a never-ending battle with like, especially manga fans nowadays, where it's just like any kind of anime adaptation, they just like enhance the pixels. Oh, this pixel is two pixels off from the manga panel. They've ruined it for me.
Well,
but like if that's what he like that was his wish. He was like, please continue this. Like,
Well,
finish
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Then like that was it. Like,
Well,
get
I mean,
over
you
it.
know, I think I can speak on behalf of every Berserk fan where deep down, yes, we do want him to continue it. We hope, you know, we seek, you know, we
We
wish
do want to
that.
see the end of the story.
Yeah, we want to see the end of the story. We you know, we wish that Mira never tragically passed away and,
Yeah.
you know, he could just continue doing it. But, you know, now we're in this position where it's like, okay, well, now that Mira's gone, what do we actually
How
want?
many
What if it-
chapters are there right now?
What if
Can-
it was
can you look?
what if it was One Piece though?
What do you mean?
What if it was One Piece? Like if the Mira situation happened with One Piece.
Again, I think if his best friend came out, was a manga, and had been working with him for years, it'd be like, yeah, all right, sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Shonen Jump will let it die.
No. They
Yeah.
They're going to do like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not letting him like pass.
Yeah.
They will invest like all of their profits into like cryotechnology
yeah.
to somehow keep him alive. And like, how can we just get his brain? How
It'll
can
be
we-
like in
I'm on-
Futurama where they keep the head
Yeah.
alive.
I'm wondering if they have like insurance or if like Oda has like a vault or something.
Oh,
where it's
they
like,
must do,
Where it's
right?
like here is the entire plot synopsis of where One Piece is going.
Oh, they must
Yeah.
do. They must.
how many chapters of Berserk is out since? Maybe go to list of Berserk chapters, and we could
Yeah.
just see. Scroll up on the Wikipedia.
Yeah, just on the Wikipedia there.
Because when did he pass? He passed.
I think it was volume 41,
Yeah, you have to go way down, way down.
42?
Okay, so it would have been. Ooh, wait, when did he pass?
When did Mira pass? I think it was 41 or 42.
I mean, I remember we were filming the Netflix shoot when he passed.
Yeah.
Um,
And that was definitely during COVID. So
Yeah.
I think it's 41. Somewhere around there.
somewhere
I
around
believe.
there.
So
It's
there's
been-
a whole another volume.
Yeah.
After
Yeah,
he
I mean,
passed.
I've not really heard many people talk about the new Berserk chapters.
I don't think people will talk about it much until we're getting close to the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think it's where it left off was in kind of a setting up stage. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of setup right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
For like the final.
most of the god hands are still there. So it's like,
Yeah.
I feel there's a lot more of the
There's
story.
still way
I feel
more.
like-
There's so much more.
I got the impression they were about to wrap up.
You think?
After I read some of the
newest
the
ones.
newer ones, I got
Right.
the impression they were setting up for the end.
Really?
I don't know
Oh.
if I'm correct in myself. I could be totally off.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
vibe I
don't
got.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. You just know when you're getting like final.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
there's so many like that now. That, it feels like, is it just me or does it feels like Shonen Jump in the previous days, like with the Naruto days, the goal was just to get the manga to go on for as long as possible.
Yeah.
But now we're getting to an age I feel like a lot of like these hot titles that you think are going to go on forever, they just kind of like stop it.
Yeah, well, I
like
mean,
Demon Slayer's ended.
My Heroes
My
ended.
Hero just ended as
Yeah.
well.
Do you think it's because they want to they have had their like shonen hit and they want to work on something else?
Yeah, probably. I
Maybe.
think maybe there's less of a culture of just like we need to drag this out as long as possible.
Yeah.
And now like more authors are just happy to just let it end more naturally, I guess. It's less so much of oh shit, there is a new foe. Well, we need, that from the Dragon Ball age where, you think you've reached the power ceiling
always someone.
and then there's someone higher
Yeah.
and then there's someone higher.
And the scale just keeps getting larger and larger and larger, right?
Yeah. And now I think Shonen Jump has realized, wait, we just put out bangers after bangers. That no matter what, Jujutsu Kaisen's ending, don't worry, someone else is going to come along.
Yeah.
Because I remember when the big three ended, I was like, ain't no way anything's going to replace Naruto and Bleach with how big they are. And then now we have an era where, the current era is even fucking bigger than the previous era.
Yeah, I wonder, like, now, I kind of feel that with Demon Slayer and My Hero ending, which I feel were kind of like within that like big three, I guess, in Shonen Jump, in modern day Shonen Jump, and with like Jujutsu Kaisen supposedly coming to an end. There's always a big three, and with like now Jujutsu Kaisen slowly coming to an end apparently. Like I wonder like what the vibe of that next big one is. That's going to be.
I mean, everyone's waiting for the next big one. But
Kagurabachi.
It's
going to be Kagurabachi. To be fair, I've read a little bit of Kagurabachi. It's actually really fucking good.
I don't even know if it's good or if it's bad because of the memes.
The meme set it up to be like, I think it got a lot of people to be like, all right, let's see if this is like actually good or if it's just a meme. Yeah. It's actually like good. I actually really enjoy the little bit of Kagurabachi I've read. So like maybe it might end up being that next big one, but yeah, who knows, man.
Yeah, I mean, it always comes out. I swear to God, it always comes out. Whenever everyone said, "Oh, it's the big three's over, nothing's gonna take over. Jump is done," and then something comes along now. Something always comes along and just breaks every kind of record.
Yep.
Funny enough, I don't think it's gonna be Chainsaw Man though. It's everyone.
We would discuss this. I think Chainsaw Man just struggles to find.
It's too weird.
It's too weird.
Fujimoto stuff's too weird.
It just struggles to find like the audience that's super dedicated to it.
Yeah.
I think
but the ones who are dedicated are fucking dedicated.
Yeah, but I think a lot of those people who are dedicated are big money spenders.
Sure.
I don't think they're like 40-year-old men with jobs that are willing to buy every single figure. You know what I mean? Like I think it appeals a lot to like 15 and 16-year-olds who are like, now this is edge.
I mean, it is.
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know. I feel like the massive audience for Chainsaw Man is very young.
And again, I just don't think it's the kind of show that has as much of a commercial appeal, and I don't think Fujimoto wants it to be like that anyway.
No, because like, that fucking, what's that horse anime? That thing prints fucking money.
Oh, Uma Musume?
Uma Musume makes so much money.
Yeah, but Uma Musume is actually kind of a good show. Not gonna lie.
But it's such a fucking dumb premise.
Yeah, but when you actually watch it, it's like, okay, this is actually kind of hype.
Right, but like I know to like a lot of like there's a part of the online anime fandom in the Western world that would like fucking tear up knowing that shit's gonna be funded for 10 more seasons guaranteed, no question.
Oh no, there has definitely been
they just get upset about it.
Yeah.
There has definitely been a divide. At least here's two things that I'm conflicted on. One part of me is like, there is a divide in the anime community. Another part of me is like, I've only seen this on Twitter, and I don't know how applicable Twitter is to real life anymore.
Not at all.
Because Twitter is a fucking battleground where only the two extreme opinions clash, and you don't actually see anything in between.
Yeah.
But there seems to be a definite divide between the fucking shonen fan base and everyone else now, where it's just like you have one sussy scene that like gets like posted on Twitter, and then like half the Twitter crowd is just like, wow, anime fans, what the fuck, man? I'm so much better. By the way, I have a Dragon Ball or Jujutsu Kaisen avatar, and it's always
like the Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't have fucking incest in it. Yeah, what are they talking about, bro? Like, come on.
That is true, actually.
It's like, we're all degenerate. It's like, let's just get along, bro.
You get that scene, huh? Jujutsu Kaisen fans?
Yeah. How big do you think, what's the new anime that's coming out?
Dandadan?
Dandadan. How big do you think that's going to get?
It's too weird, right?
It's pretty weird.
There's a part of me that prays it'll be the next big thing, but at the same time, the creator of Dandadan used to be a former Fujimoto assistant.
And they're all making weird shit,
and
man.
And Dandadan is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Albeit amazing.
I think it'll crush and it'll be popular the same way Chainsaw Man was. Like I think like in the like the zeitgeist.
It'll be a momentary like peak,
it'll be
right?
Popular, but
definitely.
I think it sucks that it's like not super easy to market.
Yeah. And that's the problem, right? Is that like at least
it's kind of lame that it comes down to that a lot of the time. Like,
exactly.
Also, I think it needs 24 episodes. I feel like 12 episodes absolutely killed Chainsaw Man's hype. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
12's not enough anymore. People don't want 12. I feel like I think it's better. I think that like 12 is just not good.
Yeah.
Like building up hype.
Like
No,
I don't think Free Ren would have been as big if it
12 episodes helped.
stopped at like the 12 episode mark.
Because I only got into it around 12 episodes, and it felt like that's when it was starting to like pick up, like a behemoth of hype. Like it was like around episode 16, 17 is when I felt like it was all anyone talked about on Twitter.
Yeah,
was Free
right.
Ren.
True.
And
Yeah, well, I hope the next season of Chainsaw Man does well because.
What's a movie next?
Oh yeah, it is. You're
It's,
right. Yeah, of course.
it's a what?
it's a movie.
They're doing
They're
what?
doing the next arc in movie form.
What the fuck? Why?
Because they're biting off the Demon Slayer book,
Yeah.
bro.
Man.
They saw Demon Slayer and they saw Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and they were like, I guess
Demon
movies is where it's at.
Slayer basically broke the anime industry. Where when it made everyone realize, wait, people want to go to movies if it's actually important to like the canonical
Yes.
plot and not just a fucking filler movie like every other shonen movie that came out before it.
Like every Detective Conan movie.
Yeah, or just every Naruto movie or every One Piece movie before a certain point.
God damn.
You know, it's there's a lot of money in movies.
Yeah.
Like who knew?
Yeah,
But,
that'll probably do well.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
I'll get
I'm
the,
gonna
I'll get the bucket.
I'm gonna go watch it. So I ain't complaining.
yeah, because I still need to watch Look Back as well.
Yes.
Which
I cried watching that movie.
I think.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty short movie, right? It was only like
45, 50 minutes.
was it only 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's less than an hour.
Fuck,
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah, oh my god, what a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
Such an amazing movie. And yeah, I don't know what else I can say about it because I don't want to really give it away.
I mean, if you
Because-
read the manga, it's not that long either.
No,
right?
no, it's like
How's the
less-
animation in it? Because I saw some of the cuts in the trailer.
Oh.
And it looks like,
beautiful.
I mean, rip the mapper animators, but
Yeah.
the work they produced looked absolutely beautiful.
And what's brilliant as well is that they really were very what's the word very faithful to Fujimoto's art style.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of scenes in that straight up just looks like panels from the manga.
Yeah.
But just in beautiful animated colored form. And yeah, a beautiful movie.